It was a pretty solid movie. I had a good time. I ended up getting a little bucket, bro. This bucket is cool as hell. I'm gonna keep it a milli with y'all. I walked out of there and I had an even better time than when I watched Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna lie to you. It reminds me of like when I was, 10, 11, and I would stay up super late to watch like all the late shows. Inuyasha is the one that really like sticks on my mind. But watching like old school anime and enjoying it, enjoying the music, enjoying the ambiance. That's exactly how this movie made me feel. I walked in there and look at this, man. It was just love. The colors were beautiful. It was a romance movie. If I'm being real, if you want to take your significant other to a movie, this movie's pretty good to go take them to. It has its actions, and also Chainsaw Man is like not just the character, but the entire show is actually pretty funny. And I guess I should let people know that I didn't read the manga. I went straight into this. This movie was super delightful. It was great. I had a good time. I like that I went in there blind, and it was clean. It was smooth. The music was great. I thought it was gonna be darker. I'm gonna be real. If they would have like panned in on the ground after all the damage, I'm sure it would have been bad. This is a spoiler warning. I'm gonna talk about spoilers because I want to talk about this movie. She came into this phone booth, bro, and she was hot. Like, and what I mean hot, like she made it obvious that she was onto something. The movie did a really good job at fooling me because, again, I didn't read the manga. So I knew it was about her, and I was like, damn, I hope this isn't a story about when he saves her. This scene right here was when I knew that things was about to change. Reese, she went crazy, bro. Was giving my boy some lengua, bro, and then just ripped it off. And when she had her little cord right here, fire, bro. They built up to the moment of her betrayal so well, because you couldn't really tell when it was coming. It felt like a climax of the movie, and it just ended up becoming like, the downfall of their relationship. I thought it was awesome, bro. He was caught off guard. If I was his homie, bro, if I was Denji's homie, I would have been like, bro, she playing you, bro. This thing was moving way too fast. She was having too much fun with my boy. And I would have been like, yo, Denji, you funny, but you ain't that funny, my boy. You ain't that funny, my boy. You better check yourself. This girl, she a demon. Quite literally. Bro, this thing right here with riding his noble steed, the shark boy and lava girl. Bro, come on. Hey, my boy though, what's his name? He had me cracking up. Beans, beer, I don't know. But the shark, he was an important part of this movie, man. And I guess this is where like manga readers know more, because I'm sure that there's more to this shark guy. In the movie, he's just in there, he just loves Denji, and then he's his fanboy, but then he becomes his noble steed, and they ride into the sunset. It was fire. He did his thing. Bomb demon mode. Honestly speaking, they were way out of their league. You could tell she was super, super powerful. She lost to love. I think Denji kind of outsmarted her, not gonna lie. I don't know where he gets his endurance from though. My boy, he does not die. He be scrapping to the end. Yeah, man, the chainsaw design looks super fire. Yeah, so right here is when they start like really zooming in on the effects. It felt again like Full Metal Alchemist. Of course, more advanced for the time period. Even right here, just another Full Metal Alchemist moment when you got her in the alleyway. Bro, this dude was fighting in midair. I don't know. There was a lot going on. There was no way anybody stood a chance. But see, like, this is nice. This was nice. The pool scene was magical. It was like you were in there. They had some really nice symbolism there. There's like a tarantula about to bite into like a spider. A butterfly that's caught up, and it was amazing. It was an amazing metaphor for what was going on to Denji. He was cooked, bro. He didn't stand a chance. Right here, bro. GG's to everybody in the lobby. They were fried. It was over. I didn't even know who this guy was. See, this is the thing about the anime watchers. I don't know who this guy was. And he was the other dude's homie, and he got smoked. He had like a few minutes. I don't even know how he survived the first time. That was a good thing. The angel guy, the angel devil, he was pretty cool. He had like he kind of had like a symbolic part. Shark boy, he was pointing at lava girl. Oh snap! Is that what they were doing? Bro, he was pointing, bro. This guy, they hyped him up like he was some Kakashi level character. Boy, Dustin, just so you can see him. Look at that boy, fried. Don't worry, he ain't see nothing. It's over. And then here, bro, they made sure she was half naked. Bro, Denji, he was in over his head, bro. I don't know that many people that are that more scared of chainsaws than they are of bombs. He was out of his league, bro. Boom, some explosions. Yo, this super move, her missile drop kick, bro. I don't know how anybody could walk away from that. Nobody. right here, bro. Heartbreaking, man. He thought she was gonna be taking his clothes off for a different reason. Nah, not here. Over, some apples. She was keying at the security guards. And they were like, yo, they ain't nothing sweet about her. Let's go here. Bro, she was teaching my son how to read, bro. Love, bro. Beautiful. Every time she hit him with this move right here, the side, she told him exactly where she worked. They went from one end to the other, bro. Taking each other out. I'm gonna let you know, though, she was never against the ropes. Look, flexing on him. She was never against the ropes. I thought she was in control the entire time. All right, here, bro. It was like Sakuna versus the volcano curse in JJK, bro. JJK season 2. Beautiful. Right here, bro. She OD, bro. She went over the top. She's like, let's run away together. Nah, you got me messed up. What do you mean? Let's leave this life behind. She had that boy smitten. But my boy Denji, he was like, hold up, priorities. He said, yo, my job is going well. I'm starting to feel good about my friends. I'm feeling good. Like, what are you talking about? I'm chilling right now. You bugging. Oh, right here, see? Look, I told ya. There's beautiful, beautiful symbolism here. He thought it was sweet. You got a little beauty fly right here. This tarantula coming over. It's over. She had him in the web. They were pretty straightforward with the metaphor, but I appreciated it. So we had this movie theater scene with Makima and Denji right over here. And it was beautiful. Like, she was like, yo, let's spend the day together. And they just caught 10 movies, bro. I don't know. They clearly got money, because I don't know where you got enough money to watch 10 movies in a day. But yeah, like, every single moment here, it's just showing how, like, the movie is not really affecting him. Like, it's not moving his emotions. He was struggling, bro. And then he looked over at her, bro, and she felt the same, bro. They work. These people are workers. They got business to handle. They got demons to slay. They ain't got space for emotion. And then look, they brought into this beautiful metaphoric scene here where they're the only two in the movie theater. It was the only movie of the night. It moved them to become closer. It moved them to understand each other. I thought it was great. Boy, laughing power here. I don't know what this whole thing with the rats was about. I told you, I only watched the anime, so I don't know what's going on here. But good metaphor in my boy Shark Boy. Kishibe, look at him. They hyped this man up. I didn't even know his name. Oh, no. This is the dude that trained him. This isn't the dude that got clapped. Right here, bro. Boom. She blocked that. When somebody block you like that standing still, bro, turn around. Which is exactly what this guy did. Look at him. Holla at ya. He slid out of there, bro. Beam. Right here. Beam. Shark Boy. I like Shark Boy better. Look at him. Devil Aki. They had a nice little side story there. See right here, Aki, he got put to the test because he had to go toe to toe with Bomb. And he was ducking and weaving a little bit, but any longer, bro, and he would have been toast. Bro, she gives straight hands. She was cooking everybody. Being real, I don't even think she needed Typhoon. Not at all. I've always loved this shot right here. Let me tell you, right here. Maybe it was the first Digimon movie. I love it, bro. Like, these artists, the way that they see the sky, I love that, bro. I think that's why I like looking up at the sky, because of things like this. It's just beautiful. Fireworks. Let me open this up here. I think that this was a great flyer of the movie, because honestly, at the end of the day, it was their story. It was like a summer of love for both of them. And I thought it was beautiful. You know, even though she was the main bad guy and all this and whatever was happening, I was rooting for her the whole time. They made me fall in love with her too. And he loved her, and it was great. But when it was go time, he revved that engine. He got straight to it. It's beautiful, beautiful. You can go watch this with whoever. You know, you don't even got to be a super anime fan. It was fun. It was a love story, and there was action, and there was comedy. I thought it was an extremely well-rounded film, and I think it's absolutely, positively worth the watch. Popping this film into the millimeter, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, man. I thought it was really, really good. Almost a 10 out of 10. Why would I not give it a 10 out of 10 if I'm being real? It was a little slow. Like, you know, you went to the movie theater, and this is maybe a personal thing for me. I'm cool with Mappa's fighting style, but sometimes when they get into these big, huge battles and explosions, it just feels like there's just a lot of random stuff happening on the screen at once. Like, I get that there's like the aesthetic of it, we fighting and it's cool, but I just don't know if that really lands for everybody, and it doesn't really land for me. So, yeah, honestly, again, Chainsaw Man, 9 out of 10, solid. It was a great movie. Go watch it. Go watch it with whoever. Go watch it at a discount on a Tuesday or whatever. This was a good movie, even for non-anime fans. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel. I'd love to talk to somebody about it. I thought that it was a super, super, super good movie. So let me know in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Peace.